Hi, this is Elaine Starling. I'm the host of Why 5% Succeed, and I wanted to share a really interesting article with you that was featured in Harvard Business Review's blog. It's called The Value of Keeping the Right Customers. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Net Promoter Score, but it's a fascinating idea that was developed by Frederick Reichheld of Bain and Company. And one of the things that Frederick discovered is that if you can increase your customer retention rate by just 5%, that can increase your profits by 25 to 95%. That's pretty significant. Well, there are 4 different things to think about when you think about your churn rate, because the Net Promoter Score is really looking at what percentage of your clients are leaving you every month. You may view it on an annual basis or a quarterly basis. My clients to look at it on a monthly basis. The first thing to think about is, are you really getting the right client in the door to begin with? Because if you're getting people in that you can't truly serve, then you may have an artificially high churn rate, and that's something that you definitely need to address. The second thing to think about is that the indication, the numerical indication of your churn rate is actually a retroactive information. You failed your customer 6 to 8 months ago. You're so out of touch with your customer a long time ago, and they finally got fed up and finally decided to leave you. So you need to be thinking backwards at where you might have failed them. What could be something that you could do to mend that relationship, or better yet, things that you can do all the way along to improve the relationship. That's one of the things that we cover in my training, Why 5% Succeed. Now, the third thing to think about is that it's not just a number. Your churn rate is not just some random numerical analysis. It's an indication of behavior. And there are certain behaviors, certain actions that your clients are expecting from you, and you may not be living up to their expectations. So you want to make sure that you're setting really solid expectations. And that's another indication that you've got the right client, right? And you also want to be double checking in with your clients on a regular basis to make sure that you are meeting or exceeding their expectations, and reset their expectations if they're going off on some tangent. Now, the fourth thing is to realize that there's no straight and fast range that's appropriate for your industry as a churn rate. There are certain industries, like, for example, the mobile phone industry, that tends to have a very, very high churn rate. There are others that tend to have a low churn rate, and it's really just a matter of your business. From my perspective, your churn rate is indicative of the standards that you hold in truly fulfilling your clients' needs. So I want to invite you to check out the article in Harvard Business Review. Please comment on this video and also comment on the article, because your clients really matter, and so do you.